It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Miami Marlins. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
Miami Marlins.
So almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Dontrell Willis. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the veteran shortstop, Honus Wagner. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the air, right side of the infield. And there's one away. And here's the opening day lineup for the Pirates. Chris, they won 76 and 86 for the second straight year in 2024. So what can we expect this year?
Well, I'd say there's reason to believe that they're moving in the right direction, Boog. It's been tough sledding for Pittsburgh fans for a while. They haven't had a World Series appearance since they won it all in 1979. Maybe 2025 is the year they change that.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Roberto Clemente will hit next. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch.
That's ball two.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, and pitching here today, Paul Skeens. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest and make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
That one at triple digits. Lifted in the air, right center field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's
runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Edwards gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Triple digits on that last pitch.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Gary Sheffield getting ready to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth.
Preston Wilson, the next to hit.
Number 44.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So 2 down. Mike Lowell now at the plate. Schemes. Checks over to first, and he's back. Two outs. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's some real power at the plate. Ralph Kiner. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Willie Stargell. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Bill Mazeroski digs in now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Sanchez makes the grab on the run. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And at the plate for Miami, Mike Lowell.
25.
Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, left field. Kiner right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
Batting 6, left fielder.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. That's off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. McCutchen sizing this one up. And there are 2 down.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Jonah.
2 down, bases empty.
Bride.
And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. On the ground to third. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Rap Dixon digging in now. Out to short. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting 8th, catcher, Joey Bart.
Here's Joey Bart now. Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Sanchez going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Next offering down in the dirt. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Marlins 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Miami as we go to the last of the third. And here's the rookie catcher, Liam Hicks. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Wagner throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 9th, pitcher, number
You gotta
35.
be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
And up next for Miami, Dontrell Willis. 1 down, base is empty. And now 2-1.
1 strike.
That
Ball
one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCutcheon has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second. Tag, it is in there.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Marlins leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Leading off, Honus Wagner. Lifted in the air, right field. 1 down.
Now batting, number 22.
Here's McCutcheon. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one not close. 2-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now
it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Just misses there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, well, not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, 1 out. Kiner will hit next.
Ball, that's out.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
That one finds the zone. 3-2 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Now batting, number 8.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Willie Stargell. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
First and second, 2 down here on opening day. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back.
Leading
and now the
off
right
for the
fielder,
Marlins,
Gary Sheffield.
Right fielder, number 10.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Strike 3. Good luck hitting the cover star.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball,
Now
even
batting,
if it's still
number
in the strike
44.
zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout.
Number
You can't be mad at
25.
yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's the third baseman, Mike Lowell. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So they go quietly there. We played 4. It's the Marlins 1 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off for
pitcher's duel
Pittsburgh,
so far.
second
Here's how the
baseman,
starters
number
have performed
9.
up to this point. Inside. And it's 2-1.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, number 29.
Up next for the Pirates, Rap Dixon.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball,
Nope,
and
ball.
it goes just foul. Dixon crushes this one deep to left. That's back and gone. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. This is Joey Bart. That misses the zone. 2-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting, pitcher.
Now it's
Paul
going to be
Skeens.
Paul Skeens. Two down, nobody on. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Ready to
Marlins,
go for the last
left
half of the
fielder,
inning. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Next offering is fouled back. One and 2 here. This to third. Dixon whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonah
Bride, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Way high with that one. And that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that one hammered. Clemente moving back. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees. But he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. That one almost got him.
1 strike.
One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dontrelle Willis.
35.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So now back to the top of the order. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Next offering is in for a strike. Down and in, moved his feet. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Honus Wagner. Inside, just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Bender, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fauché warming up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Wilson gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. One away.
Now batting, number 22.
And here is Andrew McCutcheon. The Pirates trailing by a run here on opening day. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That is strike 2. Just missed. That one is upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. Tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente. Just missed.
That's inside.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one hit to right. Sheffield moving under it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 2 and the Pirates 1. So they turn things over to the righty, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score
50.
right where it is.
Carmen Mlodzinski.
Well, one-run game, and at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez.
Nope, outside.
Movement in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Slice down the right side. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Nothing doing for the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Bender.
Anthony Bender.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Ralph Kiner.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A little bit high, and the count is 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's just foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Hard hit down the line and left. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice
Now
job of
batting,
going the other
number
way.
9.
One down. Bill Mazeroski, the next Pirate to hit. Next offering in the dirt. And now 3 balls and a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Right through there for a strike. On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Line drive.
He hit a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Anthony Bender won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
So the
for
Marlins go with a new arm, Calvin Fauché.
Number 53.
And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Calvin Fauché.
Rap Dixon, the next Pirate to hit. That one fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nice work from the Miami pen there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Marlins 2 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss as he was late that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one misses. Full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swung on, belted. It bangs against the giant cement pole and right on. That's a home run. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Almost got him. That one fouled off, 2-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch.
A defensive change
Caleb
for the
Ferguson
Pirates.
on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch.
13.
Key Brian Hayes. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Two outs, base is empty. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. Line drive and foul ball. Fly ball down the line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that ends the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Joey Bart.
Joey Bart.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
That's too low, and it's 2-2. Got him. And that's one away, and the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
That's outside, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. Key Brian down on strikes. Honus Wagner, the next Pirate to hit. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Andrew McCutchen waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Clips the corner, and the count's full. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Chopper to second. Lopez tosses to first, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, and they still trail it here 3-1. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Derek Hill.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That one missing inside. 3-2 on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in,
Now
Xavier
batting,
Edwards.
Shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And he chases that one. Back-to-back strikeouts.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was
Now
clearly
batting,
up and out of the
second
strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that is that.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back,
the Marlins.
and on the mound is the closer, Andrew
Number
Nardi.
43.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Center fielder, number
Now the
22.
number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen. And that one clips the corner.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. High fly ball out of the left center field. Makes the catch, and there's one down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder.
Now it's the right
Roberto
fielder,
Clemente.
Roberto Clemente. This one popped up, right side. Bryant under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Looked down to first, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday. 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take the series opener here at home.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.